Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Milford High School here for this matchup between the La Salette Lions and the Milford Bearcats. This is brother Dominic Savio along with Joseph Mackin. How you doing this evening, Joe?
I'm doing pretty well, brother. Looking forward to what should be a pretty exciting game in which I'm hoping that the Lions can pull off a W.
Yeah, I think we're all hoping that, especially after that very disappointing turnout from the St. Joe's Ogden tournament.
Yeah, definitely, but hopefully the Lions can pick themselves back up after that and get on to a successful season.
Hopefully. We are starting off with the lineups here right now. They're announcing the La Salette Lions. Henry Crott, Joseph McCall, Stephen Deister, David Carlisle, and Manny Garcia. Here's your La Salette Lions lineup for this evening. We're moving on to the Milford Bearcats.
The Lions are coached by Coach John Spazian, assisted by Dr. William Tomorrow. Now get on your feet for the Milford Bearcats. Starting at 1 forward, the 5'11" senior, number 30, Clayton Hunsinger.
Number 30, Clayton Hunsinger.
Starting at another forward, 6'2" senior, number 15, Tanner Sokoviak.
Number 15, Tanner Sokoviak.
Starting at center, 6'3" junior, number 1, Trace Fleming.
Number 1, Trace Fleming.
Starting at 1 guard, 5'9" senior, number 10.
Number 10, Nick Allen.
And at the other guard, 6'2" junior, number 11, Trey Tucker.
Number 11, Trey Toffero. And here we go. Both teams are getting ready to tip off here at Milford High School in this year's Watseka Holiday Tournament. As we had just mentioned, La Salette coming off a little, a rough tournament at St. Joe Ogden, losing all 5 of their games. Definitely looking to come out strong here and gain back some wins.
Yeah, so the Bearcats, they have a definite height advantage here over the Lions, but hopefully the Lions can overcome that. They're going to have to deal with height advantages throughout the entire year, honestly, because La Salette isn't exactly the tallest team this year.
La Salette getting the ball off the tip-off. Henry Crott over to David Carlisle. Carlisle into Garcia. Garcia to Deister. Deister to McCall. McCall for a 3-point attempt. No good. Ball is bobbled, recovered by the Bearcats. Bearcats already 5-1 this season. Lions with an unfortunate 1-7. Bearcats getting the first points of the game by number 15, Tanner Sokoviak. Carlisle to Crott. Back to Carlisle. Into Manny. Lions looking to get the ball inside, not able to. Back out to Deister. Deister to Carlisle. Carlisle looking for somebody. Bearcats definitely taking advantage on the inside, keeping the Lions out. Over to Crott. Crott with a shot. No good. Lions still looking for their first points of the game as Milford recovers the ball. Looks like Lions need to work on getting inside to get the ball. Nice interception there by Henry Crott. Crott to Garcia. Garcia with the ball. Lions trying to get some offense set up here. Deister.
Lions definitely looking more energized tonight than they have been in the past.
No doubt, definitely as eager as the rest of us to see a win tonight to break this horrible losing streak that we're on right now.
Absolutely.
Last time, Crott with 2. La Salette gets their first points. Last time these two teams met was in the Watseka tournament last year. Lions won 52-42. Lions steal the ball again. Deister up to Carlisle. Ball is tipped. It will go out of bounds. It will remain La Salette basketball as Tanner Sokoviak of the Bearcats tips the ball out of bounds. Crazies are now here in full force. Almost a couple minutes late. As always, the Crazies eager to cheer on their team. Here we go. Joseph McCall with a shot. No good. McCall almost gets the rebound, but recovered by Milford. Milford, number 11, Trey Tothero with a three-pointer. Puts the Bearcats up 5-2. I don't know, what do you think so far, Joe?
I think the Lions definitely are playing pretty well, playing decently smart, but I think that they're going to need to overcome this height advantage and be able to drive in.
They're definitely going to have to do some driving, as Milford is definitely using their height on the inside. Missed shot there by the Lions, recovered by the Bearcats. Hunsinger right now with the ball. Over to Tothero. Tothero looking for a shot, can't get it off. Passes it out. Sobkowiak goes in with the shot, no good. He will be fouled on the play. Foul will be on La Salette number 22, Henry Crott. That is his first of the night, first for La Salette as well. Sobkowiak shooting 2. First shot, no good. Second shot is good for Sobkowiak. Puts the Milford Bearcats up 6-2 with 5:10 left here in the first quarter. Deister with the ball, dribbling up the court, looking for somebody to be open. Over to McCall. McCall, ball is kicked, and Milford gets the ball back. Ball is tipped away there as it rolls out of bounds. It will be La Salette basketball. Lions looking to take advantage of these turnovers here. David Carlisle with the three-point attempt. It is good. 3 points for David Carlisle.
Way to tie the game, or almost tie the game up there for the Lions. Only down by 1 point now.
Had a Milford player was tripped up there. Missed his pass. La Salette with the ball. David Carlisle with another three.
Building some big momentum here, the Lions, with David Carlisle scoring some three-point buckets.
2 3-pointers right in a row. Milford not able to get the shot off. Tips the ball out of bounds, and it will be La Salette basketball. La Salette with some great momentum here. Need to capitalize off of this. McCall into Deister. Deister dribbling up the court. Lions trying to set something up inside. Deister to Garcia. Garcia with a 2-point attempt, no good.
Lions, hopefully the Lions can build off of this momentum here and get some stuff going. Hopefully they can break away and get a good lead.
They're definitely doing a good job at that, as Milford has not been able to score on their last couple possessions. Deister, 3-point attempt, no good, unfortunately. Recovered by Sobkowiak. Crott with the tip. Crott going in. His layup, no good, but he will be fouled on the play.
Good to draw the N1 there, Henry Crott. Hopefully he can get some easy points here with his free throw.
He'll be shooting 2 because he didn't make the shot. His layup was no good. That foul was on number 15, Sobkowiak. That is his first of the night. Second for Milford.
Henry Crott makes his first shot. Lions up 9-6 with 3:36 left to go in the first.
His second free throw is good. Henry Crott off to a good start tonight. 4 points already in this first quarter. 3:30 left in the quarter. Sobkowiak with the ball, looking for somebody to pass to. He finds number 30, Hunsinger. Hunsinger passes the ball, almost tipped away. Sobkowiak, 3-point attempt, no good, recovered by McCall. Ball is tipped away, fighting over it. Milford recovers, goes in, shot no good. Another shot no good. Henry Crott will foul on the play as he tries to block the shot. That will be Crott's second foul of the night. It's nice to see the aggression, but we need to make sure we, don't get too many fouls here.
Yeah, Lions, definitely the last thing that we can afford is to put the Bearcats in the bonus. Obviously, we're nowhere near that right now, but we definitely cannot let that happen.
Luke McCabe with his first free throw. It is good. Second free throw up, also good. La Salette now with the ball, up 8-10 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Deister. La Salette trying to get some offense set up. Ball is tipped away by Tothero. Stolen again by Garcia. Garcia with the ball for a field goal attempt, no good.
Good
Back out.
offensive rebound there by Joe McCall.
It's good to see that. La Salette needs to be on their guard, especially with that. Try to get inside as much as possible. Definitely doing that, but the ball will unfortunately go back to the Bearcats. Tothero into Subkowiak. Subkowiak over to Hunsinger. Milford passing the ball around the top of the three-point line. In to Fleming. Fleming goes up, and it is good. 2 points for Trace Fleming. La Salette now looking to get some points here. Score is tied 10-10 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Deister to McCall. McCall dribbling the ball. Ball is stolen by Subkowiak. He goes in for 2 more points for the Bearcats. La Salette playing a little sloppy right now as Coach Spezia calls a full timeout.
Lions really can't afford to let this happen. The Bearcats are up by 2 now. With 150 left to go in the first.
Coach Spezia going to try to calm the Lions down, try to get them refocused. It's very important to keep it focused, especially in the early moments of the game. Lions need to get a good lead, and they need to hold it.
I think that Joe Martin will be checking in after this timeout.
Sophomores had a scrimmage the other night against, I apologize, I forget what team that was. I'm sorry. But Joe Martin definitely got some good minutes in there.
Played really well. I think he got 17 points or so.
There's something like that. I forget right offhand.
But he had a pretty good game.
Now he's getting some more varsity time here. Coming in hoping to get the Lions going here. The La Salette basketball with 1:50 left in the first quarter. Deister passes it in Garcia, who tips it back to Deister. Deister dribbling the ball up the court. Josh McQuillan in 2 for the Lions. Over to Carlisle. Lions trying to get something set up. Moving in and out of the three-point line. Deister to Carlisle. To McQuillan. McQuillan to Garcia. Garcia goes up for 2. No good. Does not get his rebound. It is instead taken by Fleming. McCabe with the ball. Passes it. Shot by Subkowiak is no good. Recovered by McQuillan. Lions need to keep up the intensity. Lions cannot be missing easy shots, easy layups. Have to capitalize on every possession. Garcia goes up. His layup will be good, and he will go to the line to shoot 1. Foul is on Bearcats number 1, Trace Fleming. That is his first of the night. Team's third. Garcia shooting 1. No good. Bearcats with the ball. McCabe, his 3-point is good. It's his 5th points of the night. Lions need to start getting back into it here, start scoring some points as the Bearcats are up by 3 with 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Carlisle. La Salette trying to get something set up here. Being heavily guarded by Milford. Joe Martin to Deister, to Garcia, to McQuillan. McQuillan dribbles the ball, passes it back into Garcia. Garcia goes up, his shot will be good.
Way to go there by Emmanuel Garcia Camilo to draw the foul for the second time so far this game.
I don't think that shot will count. I think the refs were saying it was on the floor, not on the shot. So McQuillan passes the ball in. Ball is tipped away from Deister. Shot by Milford, number 10, Nick Allen. His shot is good, and he will be fouled on the play.
Lions really need to stay calm here. They can't get too aggressive where they just start fouling.
Nick Allen will be shooting one. Foul is on number 5, David Carlisle of La Salette. That is his first, team's third. Allen's shot is no good, recovered by David Carlisle. Time expires. And at the end of the first quarter, we have a score of Milford with 17, La Salette with 12. Lions being down by 5. Still by no means out of this game, but they cannot allow Milford's lead to grow too much more. Coach Spezia talking things over with the Lions, trying to get them refocused.
Brother, what do you think some of the main things that the Lions need to work on in order to overcome this deficit and get on top?
I think once again we just need to concentrate on making our shots, getting the ball. It's going to be difficult, but they have to look at getting the ball to the inside to Garcia so he can put it up. Just make sure that they're making, or they're at least taking smart shots, and not creating stupid turnovers to so that they lose the ball and lose their possession.
Yeah, right now the Lions doing pretty well with fouls. Only 3 fouls so far in the game. Milford with 4.
La Salette seems to be doing pretty well with defensive rebounds. They've gotten a few key offensive rebounds as well. But, definitely having that height disadvantage, they have to work on getting in there a little bit more. Here we go, start of the second quarter here in Milford. Luke McCabe over to Tothero. Tothero into Hunsinger. Nicholas McKinley in for the Bearcats. He will take the ball out of bounds. David Carlisle throws it into Deister. Lions need to get something going here quick, pick up their momentum again. They had that great stretch with some great momentum going. They were scoring off. They were scoring on almost every possession, and then suddenly they started to fall apart. They need to pick up that momentum and keep moving again.
Yeah, Lions really need to be playing some smart offense here. They can't just be chucking up crazy shots.
Be a foul on Luke McCabe of the Bearcats. He lost let basketball out of bounds. Garcia taking that in for the Lions. Garcia into Deister. Lions getting some offense set up here. Deister over to Garcia. Garcia looking for somebody. Ball is kicked by number 11, Trey Tothero. That will stop play. Be Lions ball out of bounds. Garcia throws the ball into Deister. Deister looking for somebody, can't find anybody, having a little bit of trouble. Into Carlisle. Carlisle bobbles to Garcia. Garcia also bobbles, kicks the ball out of bounds, and it will be Milford's ball. Lions cannot be making mistakes like that. Still being down by only 5 points, but cannot allow themselves to be getting into habits of stupid turnovers like that. Lions doing a decent job on defense right now. Milford passing the ball around in the three-point line. Garcia kicks the ball, stops play, and it will be Milford's ball out of bounds in La Salette territory. Ball being thrown in by Trey Tothero of the Bearcats. Tothero into Hunsinger, three-point attempt, no good, rebounded by Manny Garcia. Let's go Lions. Let's get something set up here and get some more points on the board. Deister to McQuillan. McQuillan to Carlisle. Carlisle to Joe Martin. Joe Martin wearing Tommy Bronner's number 11 while he is out. McQuillan, three-point attempt, no good, recovered by Tothero. Tothero passes it to Hunsinger. His shot is no good, recovered by the Lions. David Carlisle with a breakaway. Can he get these points? No good. There is no foul on the play either. Once again, these easy layups cannot be missed. Subkowiak with 2 more points for the Bearcats. Bearcats are definitely starting to show that they're taking control of the game right now. McQuillan with the ball. McQuillan up. His points are no good. And it looks like there will be a charge called on Josh McQuillan. His first foul of the night. Salette's fourth. 5:56 left in the first half. Milford with the ball. Passing it around. Three-point attempt by Nick Allen is no good, recovered by La Salette. Joe Martin into Garcia. Garcia bobbles the ball, able to recover it. Goes up for the shot, it is good. Manny Garcia with 2 points for the Lions. And he will also get 1 free throw. La Salette need to take advantage of these free throws. Garcia does as he brings the Lions to within 4. Here we go, Lions looking for some momentum here. Fleming with the ball for the Bearcats. Over to Subkowiak. Subkowiak back into Fleming. Fleming goes up for his layup, does not make it. Ball recovered by Garcia. Garcia passes it to Deister. What are you thinking so far, Joe?
I'm thinking the Lions are starting to play a lot smarter than they were at the beginning of the second quarter. Lions definitely cracking down on defense, not allowing anything on offense. They're playing pretty smart, so good job for the Lions there.
Garcia missing a shot. Milford recovers the ball. Now have it in La Salette territory. Passing the ball around. Fleming to Allen to Tothero. Tothero with a 3-point attempt, no good. Recovered by Fleming. It goes up for another 2 for Milford. Milford now up 21-15, up by 6 with 4:40 left in the second quarter. Deister to Crott. Crott looking for somebody to pass to. Back to Deister. Deister with 3-point attempt, no good. Ball recovered by Subkowiak. Subkowiak over to Tothero. Tothero to Allen. Allen to Fleming. Back to Allen. It will be La Salette basketball as there was a little bit of a fumble there. Be a foul on number 10, Nick Allen of the Milford Bearcats. His second of the night. 7th for the team. Dave Carlisle will take the ball. Oh, it will be 1-1. La Salette will shoot 1-1.
Good for the Lions there to put themselves in the bonus. So now they can shoot one-on-one on fouls.
Joseph Martin going to the line. Here we go. We need to take advantage of these free throws here.
Joseph Martin, a pretty confident free throw shooter. Hopefully he can make both of these.
He makes his first, so he will get a second shot. It's his first point of the night. His second is also good. Lions doing just that, taking advantage of free throws, now only down by 4. Milford with the ball, Tothero into Fleming. Fleming shot, no good, recovered by Crott. La Salette definitely doing a good job with their defensive rebounds here. Now they just need to work on getting points on every possession. Deister to Carlisle. Carlisle trying to get something set up there as he talks to his teammates. To Garcia. Garcia into Crott. Crott heavily guarded, looking to pass it out, but he will travel. You could definitely see him take that step there. Lions need to concentrate on just smart dribbling, smart ball handling.
Yeah, if the Lions can do that, then they should be able to win this game.
Subkowiak over to McCabe. McCabe, wild pass, goes to Joe Martin, to Carlisle. Joe Martin, he will be fouled on his shot. He will be shooting 2.
Way to go there by Dave Carlisle. He didn't just go right up with it. He waited for the guy to go over him and then passed it over to Martin, who went up with it and got fouled.
Smart plays, concentrate on every possession. That foul will be on number 11, Trey Tothero of the Bearcats. Joe Martin's first shot is good. Joe Martin taking his second free throw here for the Lions. And the Lions are within 2. Coming back, 21-19 with 3:28 left here in the first half.
It'd be really nice if the Lions can go into halftime on top of this game, wouldn't it?
It definitely would be. Milford with the ball. Subkowiak, his shot is no good. Rebound by Henry Crott to Deister. Kind of a wild pass, but Deister able to recover it. Deister definitely has potential. Give him those varsity minutes. Let him get time in. Joe Martin, shot. It is good as the Lions tie it up with 3 minutes left in the first half.
Nice shot there by Joe Martin.
Joe Martin having a good night.
So the Lions forced the Bearcats to take a timeout. Definitely pressuring them. 21-21 with 3 minutes left to go here in the first half.
Salette definitely coming back, playing more focused basketball, smart passes, scoring points on their possessions. This is what we want to see the entire game.
Yeah, if the Lions can play like this, then I'm confident that we can win this game.
Salette, the Lions basketball team needs the support of the Crazies. I'm sure you can see across the gym the entire student body over there here to cheer on the Salette Lions. Coach Spezia giving words of advice in the huddle. There's the horn. We have 3 minutes left in the first half. Salette 21, Milford 21. It will be Milford basketball. Subkowiak throwing the ball in for the Bearcats. He throws it into McCabe. McCabe looking for somebody to pass to, having trouble finding somebody. Passes it over to Tothero. Tothero will be fouled by Manny Garcia. That's Manny's first foul of the night. Salette's 5th.
Lions doing pretty well here on fouls. They can put themselves in the double bonus decently easily with Milford having 8 fouls.
Salette just has to be careful. Be aggressive, but not over-aggressive so that you keep committing fouls. Hunzinger over to McCabe. McCabe looking for somebody to pass to. Deister guarding him. Over to Subkowiak. Subkowiak now dribbling the ball into Hunzinger. Ball is kicked out of bounds. It will be Salette basketball. Here we go. 2:34 left here in the first half. Carlisle into Deister. Deister to Garcia. Lions looking to get something set up. Need to keep scoring points on their possessions here and playing good defense. Carlisle, 3-point attempt. No good. Recovered by Hunzinger of the Bearcats. Passes it over to Tothero. Tothero to Subkowiak. Subkowiak to McCabe. McCabe passes the ball. Tothero, 3-point attempt, no good. Crott recovers the rebound. Garcia up to Carlisle. Salette looking to get some more points here.
Salette definitely playing some tight defense and smart offense here. This is what we like to see.
Crott with the ball. 1:52 left. Deister to Joe Martin. Joe Martin, 3-point attempt. It is good. Joe Martin is on fire tonight. Subkowiak. Pass picked off by Deister. Deister going in. Deister out to Krot. Krot. Layup is good. Salette. 2 points for Henry Krot. Milford to McCabe. McCabe drives in. Not able to get there. Passes the ball out to Tothero. Tothero goes in. Not able to make the shot. Out to Subkowiak. He gets 2 points for the Bearcats.
Lions lead by 3 here, 26-23 with 1 minute and 9 seconds left to go in the first half.
Deister again with the ball. Tries to go in. Not able to. Pass it back out to Joe Martin. To Carlisle. Lions doing well with their shots right now. Need to keep it up. Be a call there.
I think that was 5 seconds in the paint. Or,
okay.
Sorry, was it 3? Is it 3 seconds in the paint or 5?
Looks like he had 5 up.
Yeah.
Tothero with the ball for the Bearcats. Tipped away. It will go out of bounds and remain Milford ball. 51.6 seconds left here in the first half. Tothero into Subkowiak. Subkowiak bobbles the ball, perhaps tipped by Deister. Joe Martin intercepts the pass. Dribbling up the court to Deister, to Carlisle. Carlisle with three-point attempt. It is good. David Carlisle for 3 for the Lions.
Lions now up by 6 here, a definite confident lead. Lions need to keep this, keep play. It's a tight defense. They can't get relaxed, but they can't be so aggressive that they foul.
Carlisle has 3 three-pointers on the night. 9 points, only 1 foul. Fleming with the shot, no good, recovered by Henry Krot. 10 seconds left here in the first half. Salette up by 6. Carlisle with the ball. The Crazies counting. Salette trying to get one more shot off. Krot takes the shot, no good. What a first half for the Lions as they lead the Bearcats 29-23. What are your thoughts, Joe?
I think the Lions, so they came out really strong, played pretty well, and then midway through the first, they started just making a couple stupid plays, and that just led to a Bearcat lead. Then they maintained that lead until about midway through the second quarter, and then the Lions just came back, started playing some smart offense and tight defense, and then they got back on top.
Definitely playing some smart basketball, playing some good defense, and going through the second quarter, making their shots.
Yeah, now being up here at the half, Lions will get some momentum going.
Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a break here at halftime. We will see you back for the third quarter. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Milford High School for the second half of tonight's action between the Milford Bearcats and your Salette Lions. Lions up 29-23 after an exciting first half. Let's get a stats update here. First, for the Bearcats, Nick Allen, number 10, with 2 points. He has 2 fouls. Tanner Subkowiak, he has 9 points, 1 foul. Trace Fleming, he has 4 points and 1 foul. Trey Tothero has 3 points and 1 foul. Luke McCabe has 5 points and 1 foul. And for the Lions, Manny Garcia with 5 points, 1 foul. David Carlisle with 9 points and 1 foul. Dave having a good night tonight so far. Joe Martin also having a good night with 9 points. He does not have any fouls yet. Joshua McQuillan has 1 foul in the first half. Henry Crott has 6 points and 2 fouls. Here we go, second half starting. Manny Garcia into Deister. Here we go, Lions have got to come out strong, keep up that momentum that they had at the end of the first half. Joe Martin to Carlisle, Carlisle to Deister. Deister looking for somebody, trying to get something set up here. Martin, Crott, Carlisle, Garcia. Garcia, shot. It is good. Lions get the first 2 points of the second half.
Lions hopefully killing the Bearcats' momentum here. This is what we definitely need to do. Lions up by 8 here, confident lead, but one that we can't afford to give up.
Garcia intercepts the pass, drives in, back to Carlisle. Carlisle, shot no good to Deister. Lions have that missed opportunity. Manny Garcia will get the foul on that play. That is only his second foul of the game, but he has got to be careful. Looked like something as simple as a small trip up, but you can't put yourself in that position as to where something like that can happen. Trey Tothero throws it in to Hunzinger. Hunzinger over to Subkowiak. Bearcats passing the ball around. Subkowiak to Tothero. Tothero to Fleming. Shot no good. Garcia to Carlisle. Lions need to take advantage of this being up by 8. 1 minute gone in the third quarter. Carlisle to Garcia. To Crott. Crott being heavily guarded, looking for somebody to pass it to. Moves out a little bit. Passes it into Joe Martin. Pass is unfortunately picked off by Tothero. Tothero, pass up. Wild pass. It will be out of bounds. Salette basketball.
Definitely playing some aggressive but controlled offense here. The Lions doing a pretty good job so far.
Need to keep up that aggression, but no stupid fouls. Garcia with the ball. To Joe Martin, to Deister. Deister taking the ball up top, over to Crott, back to Deister. Deister tries to drive in, not able to make it too far. Steven Deister, sophomore, passes it over to Crott. Crott back to Deister. Salette definitely having a young lineup here. Carlisle, 3-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Subkowiak. Passes it over to Tothero. Back to Subkowiak. Bearcats trying to get some momentum going here. Tothero, Allen, Fleming shot, no good. Recovered by Nick Crott. Salette finds themselves once again on offense. They need to start converting on their offensive drives here.
Lions up 31-23 with 5:33 left to go in the third.
Lions definitely showing good, strong effort, strong play. Joe Martin, 3-point attempt, no good. Recovered by Crott. Carlisle, another 3-point attempt, no good. That one will be recovered by Subkowiak, who passes it over to Allen. Bearcats go in. Garcia will get the ball back for the Lions.
Lions playing some nice defense here. Looking good.
Still up by 8 with 5 minutes left in the quarter. Deister to Carlisle. Carlisle trying to get something set up here as he talks to his teammates. Over to Deister. Deister will be pushed by number 30, Clayton Hunzinger. That will be his first foul of the night. The Salette basketball out of bounds. Carlisle. Into Deister. Salette trying to get something set up here once again. Deister. Fakes out McCabe, drives in, shot no good. Manny goes for the rebound, but not able to recover it. Deister will get the foul as he goes for the ball. That will be Deister's first foul of the night. Once again, we like the aggression, but don't be so aggressive that you keep committing fouls. Subkowiak to McCabe. McCabe is fighting for the ball. It will be called out of bounds on Milford, so it will be La Salette basketball. McCabe must have stepped out of, or no, it will be called out on La Salette. Tothero throwing the ball in for the Bearcats. All the way back over to Subkowiak, pass it to Allen, back to Tothero, back to Subkowiak, to McCabe. McCabe, three-point attempt, it is good. That's McCabe's second three-pointer of the night.
Cutting down the Lions' lead to 5.
Deister to Garcia, back to Deister. To Carlisle. Carlisle, three-point attempt, it is good. David Carlisle returns it. That is his fourth three-pointer of the night. 12 points for Carlisle so far. McCabe to Fleming. To Tothero. Tothero goes up, no good, recovered by Garcia.
Lions back up to an 8-point lead now.
Garcia drives in, his shot will be no good. McCabe dribbling up fast to Allen, ball tipped away to Tothero, recovers. Out to Subkowiak. Subkowiak, his three-point attempt is good.
Timeout here called by the Bearcats.
As they have some momentum going, down now only by 5. La Salette with 34, Milford with 29 with 3:32 left here in the third quarter.
Certainly doing well here, but the Lions can't just settle for doing well. They have to really pick it up even though they're ahead right now.
It's the same thing we talk about all the time. Can't just settle with getting by. You got to give it your all every single game.
Absolutely.
La Salette has definitely been showing as of late that they want to do that, but they cannot slip out of that mentality.
Yeah, Lions can't just go into this thinking, oh, well, we kind of put our effort in earlier, so now we're just going to win the game. They need to put the effort in throughout the entire game.
That is one problem we've been seeing this season. La Salette has been having trouble with closing out games. We saw that against, especially against Schlarman, as La Salette had a 14-point lead at one time and ended up losing the game by 1 point. A very disappointing, very aggravating loss. Now trying to take that back as they are up by 5. Deister with the ball to Crott. Crott barely able to recover the pass before it bounced out of bounds. Carlisle back to Crott. Crott into Garcia, but the ball is tipped out of bounds by Fleming. It will remain La Salette basketball. Carlisle. Looking for somebody to pass to. Over to Deister. Deister to Joe Martin. Joe Martin drives in. Shot. No good. As the ball is recovered by Subkowiak. Passes it to Allen. Back to Subkowiak. Over to McCabe. McCabe, that was a three-pointer. Another three-pointer from McCabe. His third of the night.
Lions only up by 2 now. They really need to start picking up their offense.
We've said it before, making sure we take advantage of every single possession. Lions have not been able to convert on their last couple possessions. They're now trying to change that with this one to get their momentum back. Yeah. Carlisle into Garcia, but it is picked off by Subkowiak. Subkowiak over to Allen. Allen passes it, but it is tipped out of bounds. It will remain Milford basketball.
Lions really need to start playing some smart offense.
Let's begin with some good defense first, keeping them from scoring. McCabe, another three-point attempt, no good, recovered by Garcia. Good job with that defensive rebound. Now let's convert on this possession. Deister. Offense trying to get something set up here. Deister dribbling the ball around, tries to drive in. Shot is up, it is good. Nice run in by Deister. He gets his first 2 points of the night. Allen to Tothero, back to Allen. over to Fleming. Tothero. He will be fouled on the play by number 5, David Carlisle of the Lions. That will be his second foul of the night. Lions' third of the half. Tothero into Subkowiak. Subkowiak over to Allen. Back to Tothero. Subkowiak. Pass is picked off by Henry Crott. Manny with the ball. Holds it back. Lions are going to try to get some offense set up. Passes it over to Carlisle. Carlisle to Crott. Crott almost goes for 3, but is guarded by McCabe. Ball goes back out to Deister. Salette really looking to convert on this possession. 1:30 left. Joe Martin to Crott.
Salette kind of just slowing it down, taking their time, not rushing anything like they should be doing. They shouldn't be rushing it. They should be slowing it down.
Crott misses his 3-point attempt. Tothero out to Allen to McCabe. McCabe, another 3-point attempt, no good, recovered by Crott. Just over a minute left here in the third quarter, folks. Salette up 36-32. Deister with the ball to Garcia. Garcia guarded to Crott. Crott with 2 points for the team.
Lions doing a pretty good job here. Up 38-32 with 46 seconds left to go in the third quarter. David Carlisle with the defensive rebound.
Lions able to keep the Bearcats from scoring. Joe Martin draws a foul on the play. That foul will be on number 10, Nick Allen. That will be his third of the night. Second for Milford for the half. Lions definitely, picking up their game tonight. Very good to see. Garcia to Deister. Deister back to Garcia. Garcia goes in. He will be fouled on the play by number 10, Nick Allen of the Bearcats. That is his 4th foul of the night.
Good job there to get Milford in some foul trouble.
So our scoreboard's only showing that that's his 3rd foul. Deister with the ball. Into Garcia. Garcia to Crott. Back out to Carlisle. To Joe Martin. To Carlisle. Lions passing the ball around, trying to get back inside. Garcia with the ball going towards the top of the 3-point line. Goes in. Out to Carlisle. Carlisle, 3-point attempt. It is good. Lions finish off the third quarter with another 3-pointer by David Carlisle. That is his 5th of the night. Salette up 41-32.
Wow, Dave really doing well there with his 3-point shots. Lions now up 41-32, just as we're about to go into the 4th.
Definitely playing good basketball tonight. This is what we want to see from our Lions.
Absolutely. I mean, Lions up by a confident 9 points here. They should be able to pull off this win, but they can't just lax off now. They need to give it 100% to the end.
Stay concentrated in this 4th quarter. Lions have a 9-point lead, but do not slack off. Lions cannot afford to slack off. Keep playing with confidence, with aggression. Keep pushing themselves, playing smart basketball. David Carlisle talking to his team right now. Coach Spezia giving them words of advice during the between quarters. Milford taking the floor. Here we go. Getting ready to start the 4th quarter. Milford has the ball for the beginning of the quarter. Brought in by Tothero. Passes it to McCabe. He dribbles the ball up the court. He goes in. Out to McKinley. His shot is no good. Lions recover the basketball.
Lions definitely look like they're playing smart here, not just relaxing. They're giving it 100% to the end.
Keep it up, Salette. Keep it up. Deister with the ball. To Crott. Back to Deister. Deister almost at center court. Garcia. Lions trying to get something set up inside. Joe Martin to Deister, to Garcia, to Crott. Crott inside, he bobbles the ball. Ball goes out of bounds. It will remain La Salette basketball. Looked like what could have been an easy play there for Crott. Looked like he maybe got a little bit too excited there, Joe.
Yeah, definitely. Lions need to kind of calm down, think things over, and not rush things. Because rushing things is what leads to dumb mistakes or fouls.
Carlisle passes it into Crott. Back to Garcia. Pass is bobbled. Carlisle gets it. Garcia goes up. His shot is good. Another 2 points for La Salette. Now with an 11-point lead. Definitely taking control right now, but they need to keep that control. Nick Allen out to Subkowiak. Subkowiak, three-point attempt, no good. Joe Martin with the rebound. Deister. Lions definitely gaining the upper hand here. Deister will be fouled by number 1, Trace Fleming.
Lions up by a confident 11 points now, but as we said before, they can't just give up. They can't just like relax or anything. They need to really push through to the end.
Sorry, that foul was on Tothero. That's his second foul of the night. Garcia. Into Crott. Out to Deister. To Garcia. Garcia from the free throw line. His shot is no good. It will be Milford basketball. Maybe not quite the smartest shot there by Manny, but even with those shots, you need to concentrate, try to get it on the basket. Carlisle playing defense there. Nick Allen with the ball for the Bearcats. Allen. Ball looked like it might have been tipped by Carlisle, but gets over to Tothero. Now Subkowiak with the shot. His shot is good. 2 more points for the Bearcats. As they are they're down by 9. La Salette with the ball now. Garcia being guarded over to Crott. Crott with a nice little shot there. It is good. 2 more points for Henry Crott.
Lions back to their 11-point lead.
Keep that lead. Play good defense. Hunzinger to Tothero to Subkowiak. Subkowiak back to Hunzinger. Hunzinger up. His shot is no good. Recovered by Joe Martin. La Salette with the basketball. Joe Martin goes up, a little too hard off the backboard. Shot does not go in. Joe Martin maybe getting a little excited there. Keep the concentration, Lions.
Lions really need to crack down on defense here. Joe Martin with the defensive rebound.
Tothero shot, no good. Now Garcia returning the shot. It is good. 2 more points for Garcia. Lions now have themselves a 13-point lead. 5:17 left here in the game. Fleming, shot no good, gets his own rebound, still no good. Garcia with the rebound for La Salette.
So far, David Carlisle leads the team for points with 15. Second to him is Manny with 11. Next up, Joe Martin Henry Crott with 10. After that,
12.
Make that 12 points. Sorry.
Who just scored?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and then Joe Martin with 9 points and Steven Deister with 2.
Subkowiak shot no good. Recovered by the Lions. Lions looking to add to their score here. They need to play smart basketball. Don't turn the ball over. No stupid fouls. Some aggression there by Nick Allen. Crott shot no good.
Even though Steve Deister hasn't scored too many points so far in the game, he's definitely been an asset for the team, especially with his dribbling skills.
Milford using their height inside, passing the ball around. Nick Allen with wild pass over to Tothero, no good, picked off by the Lions. 2 more points for Steven Deister. La Salette 51, Milford 34, 3:52 left here in the game.
Lions playing some smart basketball today.
Crazies are loving it right now.
So Lions up 51-34 with 3:52 left to go in the game.
This is the kind of basketball we want to see all year long. La Salette taking advantage of their possession, scoring points, playing good defense, getting those rebounds. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Let's keep that mental toughness, pushing through every last moment of the game. Don't give up. Don't give up. Lions talking things over in the huddle. Need to work on just being able to close out this game. Being up by 17 points. .352 left here in the game. La Salette 51, Milford 34. Both teams take the court as we begin play again. Milford basketball. Being brought in by Aaron Banning of the Bearcats. His first time in tonight.
Looks like the Bearcats are putting in their subs.
I was looking at the schedule here. There are a couple teams with more than one game tonight. Milford playing again at 8:15 tonight against Cissna Park. Once again, this is a tournament. This is the Watseka Holiday Tournament. There are quite a few more teams than there usually are, so it's being played at two locations, Watseka High School and Milford High School. So Milford has another game at 8:15, so no doubt they want to keep their starters as fresh as possible. It'll be a tough game against Cissna Park. And number 3, Banning, is fouled on the play. That foul was on number 12, Joseph McCall. That's his first foul of the night. Banning is shooting 2. First shot is good for Banning. Second shot for Banning is good. La Salette 51, Milford 36. 3:38 left here in the game. Deister with the ball for the Lions. To Carlisle. Back to Deister. Getting it set up. Crazy's giving Coach Spazio a little bit of recognition here. Also trying to get the Lions pumped up. Carlisle to Deister. Lions trying to get some kind of offense set up here. Carlisle. Back to Deister. Lions need to try to get the ball inside. Ball just going back and forth outside of the three-point arc right now. Garcia into Crott. Crott back out to Deister. To Garcia. Garcia tries to go in. His shot, no good. Recovered by McKinley. McKinley gives it to Banning. Banning dribbles the ball up the court. Over to Woodby. To Warren. Shot by Woodby is no good. Deister once again dribbling the ball up the court. Coach Spazio will call a timeout.
Lions doing pretty well here, wouldn't you say?
Lions definitely, they have a comfortable 15-point lead with 2:30 left here in the game.
Yeah. Good thing is here that if Milford does start to make sort of a comeback, they've got some room to give with their 15-point lead, but they definitely can't just give it up because Milford could come back from this with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Even though it might be unlikely, the Lions need to push through to the end.
That's one thing that, as I had said before, Lions need to work on closing out the games, and this is definitely the perfect opportunity to do it. Keep concentrated, keep their focus, play good defense, make their shots on offense, finish off this game, get La Salette a victory. Manny Garcia bringing the ball in. 2:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Garcia into Deister. Deister to Carlisle. Back to Deister. Bearcats are playing good defense on the inside, keeping the Lions from getting the ball too far inside. The Lions need to work on penetrating that defense to get the ball inside and get some points. Crott to Carlisle. Carlisle holding the ball to McCall. McCall out to Deister. Deister goes in, passes it back out to Carlisle. Carlisle almost goes for a three, doesn't, drives in. His shot is no good and recovered by Warren. Woodby with the ball. Into Tague. Tague goes up for the shot, no good, recovered by Garcia.
Lions, this is what Lions need to prove that they can play some smart offense. They really need to set up some sort of a play here and get the ball in the hoop.
Even the subs of Milford have some height, which is posing a little bit of a problem here to the Lions offense as they are not able to get inside. Crazy singing the La Salette fight song, cheering on their Lions here in the last 1:15 left in this game, folks. La Salette up by 15.
Looking
Deister.
like the Lions are just looking to sort of drain the clock here with 1:06 left to go.
McCall to Trott to Deister. Lions trying to keep possession of the ball as much as possible. Garcia to Deister to Carlisle. Carlisle to McCall as he tries to go in, not able to get too far. Back out to Deister, 45 seconds left in the game. Deister trying to get around Woodby. Garcia to McCall. Back out to Deister, 35 seconds left in the game. Lions up by 15. McCall to Deister. Lions just need to keep control of the ball here. One of the advantages of not having a shot clock. They're able to keep control of the ball. Deister.
Yeah. I mean, Lions have held this ball possession here for like a minute now.
Deister to Carlisle. Lions on the doorstep of their second victory of the season. Deister. The Crazies are loving it as the Lions hold the ball for the last 5 seconds of the game. And after going 0-5 in the Toyota of Danville Classic, the La Salette Lions win 51-36 against Milford in their first game of this tournament.
Really smart game there by the Lions. They really played some smart offense and some tight defense. A good overall game by the Lions. Do you have anything to say in particular?
What a lot of tension being lifted off the Lions' back as they finally get that victory after such a rough tournament at St. Joe's.
Definitely. I mean, now we have another tournament to look forward to here, the Watseka Tournament, already 1-0. But we can't just ride off of this victory. We need to make sure that all the other games are victories too.
But we need to keep up this momentum. Yes, we won game one. Keep up the momentum. We got a hard game against Cissna Park tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
That game will be at Watseka High School, about 10-15 minutes north of here, the main venue for the tournament. Once again, La Salette winning the game 51-36. What a great win for the Lions. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to watch tonight's game. Thank you for tuning in to cheer on your La Salette Lions. We will see you at the same time, just at a different school.